Why have two when I can have three? And why have three when I can have more for free? So let's do a little ASMR cigari. Now this is a Hava Tampa Jules. Never had this before, but they gave it to me for free. They gave it to me for free, so I can just definitely go ahead and try it out. Hopefully you can read that band. Now I had to make sure that it was a cigar. I had to make sure that it was a cigar. I said, you don't have a lot of selection of cigars. I said, you only have these. So he was like, no, I got these too. So I was like, I went to read the package and it said Birchwood tip cigar. Now I never had Birchwood tip cigar. I don't know nothing about that. So this is going to be a new cigar. New cigar. It's relatively small. Relatively small. And so what we'll also do is just go ahead. It's a new cigar. I've never had this before, so I want to definitely document the experience and add the band to the cigar journal later. So let's go ahead and add the band to the wallet. Now, with most cigars, you generally have to, there's a cap that you have to cut off, and then there's a shoulder, body, and foot. So the fact that it's already like this, I don't think I have to cut anything. So let's go ahead and get this one. Let's go ahead and get it lit up. Now it's a little windy, and I feel the wind, so I'm gonna try to stand this way. Now, if it reminds me of any other cigars that I've had before, it would be the Papa Fritas, based off the size of it. Again, it's still from the Dutch Masters. It's getting off those cool, puffy aesthetics. But I just lit this up. I just lit this up. This is one of the, you get a box of these and you'll go straight through them. Now, I never had a Birchwood cigar, Birchwood tip. Now, I can't say as far as like maybe some pluses or minuses about that. Sometimes when you have a cigar, that part that you end up cutting off, that you puff on, that part can become unraveled. Especially depending on the cut that you have, it starts to, whether you bite on it, whatever, it becomes pressed down and flattens out. So this is a quick puff. I don't know how much it was. He gave it to me for free and said, if you like it, come back and get it again. So those are things that I go when I do my cigar ratings. I will puff this again. The puff time is really quick. Puff time is really quick. Very comparable to even just the larger ones. And that's one of the people. That's one of the reasons people like the Dutch Masters. They may be machine rolled, but the consistency on them. This is pretty fire. You don't have to cut it. That's a little bit of extra work. It's not even that there's a lot of work with the cigars, but you don't cut it, just light it up. So I rock with that. I rock with that. My first time having a Birchwood tip cigar. And I feel like we can just finish it. It took me about it took me a minute. It took me about maybe 3 minutes to finally just go ahead and start to get lined up. So the puff time was on it is basically 3 to 5 minutes. It's a minute to win it. Now, when I first had the Papa Fritas, I called it like a conference cigar, like a conversational cigar. Like if you don't know somebody and they got some business they want to talk to you about something, this and that third, you'd be like, all right, by the time I finish this cigar, you need to be done with whatever you're trying to say. I mean, if you need to know how much time that you have before you need to get to your next engagement, it's things like that. And if it's like, you know what, I only have 5 minutes. This is that. This is that 5 minute cigar. This is I don't have too much time. I just gotta. How much time you have? I have enough for this one. So I rock with that. Like now you're not worried about even the fact that it has that right there, right? One of the things with cigars is when it gets down to this last bit, it burns your lips or your hands. You kind of commend certain cigars that don't burn your lips or hands. This has that wood tip. You ain't even gotta worry about it. Don't even worry about it. That's kind of lit. That's kind of lit. I got it for free. I fuck with that. Now, would I get it again? The answer is yes. My cigar rating. You know, you can't be comparing apples to oranges. You got to rate it for what it is in its lane. Have I had better cigars? Of course. But this is my first time having one like this. Like, I would possibly go look for more cigars. I would go look for more cigars with a wood tip. Pause. Because there's some ways you can take that. I'm just saying. It has some wood. No Pinocchio. Somebody said, what if Pinocchio is in front of your face right now and frying the fuck out of you for 10 minutes straight and you never see his nose move? Pinocchio got a couple jokios. I fuck with this shit. I fuck with this shit. I might have to get a box, bro. I might have to get a box. We're gonna have to do a whole new season. just for no reason. Nah, I do got a reason. We got some birchwood. No birds. No houses and trees, but we got some birchwood. No redwood, deadwood. You know, red dead revolver. I'm just saying. I'm not a super saiyan, but I got a revolver. But if Pokemon is your press, you gotta make sure you evolve her. Now, if you dating a woman, you gotta make that she's going to evolve. You gotta evolve her. And then sometimes if you got plans, you gotta involve her. I said red dead revolver. I don't even know how I got here. We just kind of ended up here. On the dead wood is birchwood, no tree. I said use the word bark. Am I talking about a dog? When I say birchwood, it's birch, not a Birkin. It's merch. The music, no music. Kubrick, no Kubrick. Side the gorilla. She got people out here acting different, talking different. Everybody want to say they from Memphis. And this shit is done. We're gonna have to go get another one. This shit fire. I fuck with that.